just woke up and just got on my laptop. Like, I'm not even joking. Literally turn on my laptop, turn on the recording screen. Let's have a look into a morning analysis on gold. I saw on TikTok, it took me so much discipline not to enter the charts while I was in bed, because I wanted to leave it for the morning analysis, because I'm still, like, luckily I'm not in the US, so I don't have to have the charts marked an hour before session. I can mark my charts before Asia session even starts, so I got plenty of time. But I saw someone said that, like, price action just made a massive move, so let's go down onto the 5 minute. I bet they were looking on the 5 minute. Okay, so it's made this gap, this open week gap, and then it just filled it straight away. Yeah. So yeah, what is that, like, sellers? A seller push or something? Either way, it didn't break out of our range, so there's not really much we can do there. It hit that 4-hour support level. This candle closed under that 4-hour support level, so that's good. I really don't want to go to work today. Okay. So, where should I even start? I don't think too much changes on the charts, because we still are trading in between this range and price hasn't broken out of it. We're looking at it on the 1 hour, by the way, if you don't know. Looking at the most recent days, that's 3 days of price action, so let's do that in accordance with Sky's suggestion. We can see that price is making I've never used that tool before. I quite like it. Wait, I need to change the color. Kind of want it to be grey. Okay, so making lower highs. I feel like the chart is just getting so crowded. Yes, that's better. So making lower highs here, which is good. That indicates bearish movement on this downtrend, but then we're also making higher lows. So we've got this low here. We've got this low here. Where I just realized I'm, like, kind of stupid. Could have just copied and pasted all of these. Okay, what was that? Okay, never mind. Clearly it's too hard to copy and paste. We're also making higher lows. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, do with that information as you will. We're making higher lows, and then we're making lower highs. So we're coming into, like, a triangle kind of movement. So, oh my god, I tried to, like, do it with, like, my non-dominant hand, and I just messed up. Okay, I just removed those because I don't like my chart to be too messy. But yeah, we're definitely in a range right now. I don't even know if I want to mark these, like, lows, because it really doesn't matter until this low is broken. I'm gonna move these over here. My Loom is doing that annoying thing where it stops recording randomly, so that's annoying. I pay $20 a month for this subscription and it's glitching, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, there's not. Let's just, like, let me just explain what's going on. Let me show you my narrative of what's happening. Is this, like, the definite narrative? No. Am I a beginner trader still? Yes. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But we got strong bias sitting at this level. This is a level of support. We have strong bias sitting here because we've had multiple touch points at this area where price is reversed. It's hit here, it's reversed, it's hit here, it's reversed, hit here, it's reversed. And then we have this 4-hour level of support here. That's a 4-hour level of support because we got candle closes in this range where price has had massive wicks down, and then it has come and rebalanced to this area. It looks like gold is kind of just trading in between this range, which is a little bit annoying, so I want to wait until it breaks out. We had a similar thing up here where gold hit a level of resistance. I've had people say this is a liquidity sweep, so maybe I missed that, but yeah, gold was trading in between the range here. This is a no trade zone. This is the no trade zone. Now, if price makes an indication up, this would no longer be a no trade zone, so maybe it's best to get rid of that. So if it made some movement like this, because this is what it's like right now. That's kind of off, because this one would really be the indication, but let's say that gold made some movement like this. This wouldn't be a no trade zone because we have seen that structure happening. I think because the charts are looking a little bit chaotic to me, I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to put the opacity down because, like, yes, these levels matter, but they don't really matter for most recent price action. Like, this is going back to like midway through the month, so I want to keep those really faint because obviously I can see them, I'm not blind, but it doesn't distort my analysis. And now what I'm looking at is just these two levels. So these are levels where I actually like, that I actually care about. I just thought this whole move could be an indication. This could be the correction. Get hit here and then it could go down. But maybe not. I don't know. But that would be the break of the slow here. But we'll just see what it does. But I don't know 100%. And I wouldn't be too confident with that unless we got some very clean price action, market structure, very clean market structure. But yeah, that's where we're at on the daily chart. So do with that as you will. Let's go to the DXY. Has it opened? Okay, yeah, it had sell-off Friday. It's opened. No, it hasn't opened. So there's not really much we can do with that. So I'm just going to exit out of it. But as you can see, we had those indecision candles, which I had spoken about last week. Now we have this weekly analysis where gold is closing below those levels. It looks like it's closing below this dynamic support, or like it looks like it's headed that way. It's definitely wicked past it, so that's interesting. Again, there's not too much we can do about this. What we really want to be seeing is for price to cross this level or to cross this low, but it hasn't done that yet. But yeah, that's where we're at with the charts. There's not really much more to say unless you just want to hear me yapping for so long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my morning analysis notes now. Okay, we're at the daily journal. Can I start my day? What's the problem? I'm going to pause my video again, which is so annoying. But anyway, the instrument is gold, and next week we're going to be analyzing NASDAQ, so I'm so excited for that. It's got gold here, high time frame bias it's not decided. Overall, we're bearish though because we did break that low. High time frame key levels is the high and low of the range and all-time high. News events, we don't have any news events today, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check though. Yeah, we don't have any. So none. Market conditions, I'm kind of expecting choppy movement. Okay, my bias today is, I don't have a bias. because I'm waiting for price to break a level. So I'm waiting for price to break a level. Invalidation is if price stays in the range, because there's no like definitive direction, because if gold was on a downtrend, it would have been done broken the lows by now. Like, I mean, not 100%. That's kind of unfair to say because I can't like predict the market. But I mean, if the sellers were really strong, we wouldn't see this level of strong buyers here. Like, we would have seen price break through those. It's had multiple attempts to break past that low, but it just hasn't been able to, and it's formed a higher low. So it just really does show that sellers aren't as strong as we thought when we had this leg down. So it could just be investors taking profits. But yeah, I mean, there's still no real direction. Max risk is always going to be 1%, and trade management is always going to be 1 trade a day. How am I feeling? I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling happy, excited to trade, but still sensible. I'm excited for this week, to be honest. I'm not trying to say like I have a feeling that I'm going to make trades. I actually don't, but I'm excited for this week and for this end of month, and to end the month hopefully green. Hopefully I don't do anything crazy in this like next week. I try and keep myself accountable. But yeah, I'm also just feeling really tired, and I say that like every single day, I swear. But maybe I need to fix my sleep schedule. But I mean, I can't really when I have New York session at night. My New York session starts at like, I don't know what it's like now with the daylight savings, but I think it's like, it used to start at 8 p.m. but then now it's like moved to 10 p.m. or something. I don't even know. I don't understand it. Rules to remind myself: market always presents opportunity. Okay, morning trade analysis is done. I'm going to do these two this morning while I have my matcha, but yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this morning analysis helped you at all. If you have any advice for me, please let me know. Oh, I have an itchy nose. Hopefully I'm getting sick so I can stay home and learn how to trade. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to tell you guys. I hope you guys have a great trading week, and I will see you guys later today. Bye.